Hey everybody, welcome to the Combo Wombo podcast. I'm your host, Mr. Gimpy, and I'm here with the one, the only, Chippedmonk. What's up, bro?
What's happening, bro? I was looking for the most wrinkly shirt imaginable, dude, and then I found this one.
You found it, dude.
Yeah, bro.
You're there.
I was looking for it. You found me.
Nice. It's nice that you can come on.
Put that out into the ether.
Dude. I wasn't going to mention anything, dude, but it's there.
Nah, it's glorious.
I just figured
It's the art.
Shadow was it. You know, and I think most people listen to us, right? So you could have just gone the whole time without mentioning the wrinkly
shirt.
Yeah,
but, how would they know?
Over here, do you own an iron, bro?
No, I don't think I do. I think I might have had one at one point.
Yeah, do you steam your clothes?
I think I used it for like an art project at some point. I fucked up the iron. Yeah, bro. Like used it on some felt and melted like the felt into it. And I was like, no. And I was like, well, this iron's fucked. And I just never looked back, dude.
That's pretty funny.
I was like, I'm an adult. I'll just fold and put away my clothes after they get out of the washer now, dude. I've just been throwing them in a bag, dude. I've been living out of a bag like an adult.
At least they're clean, dude.
With nothing to lose.
At least they're clean. I mean, if worst comes to worst, you can always just hang them while you're taking a shower and just let the steam do its work.
Yeah. I've heard like mist too. Like a OG put me onto that. You get like a little mist sprayer with water and you just lightly and then like, push it out.
I literally have like a mist machine or whatever for stuff.
Oh,
I used to have to wear, a tie to work every day. So
give it a little pepper, dude. A little.
Yeah. Oh yeah, dude. I have
a little H2O, a little hot quality H2O.
Have a whole station set
up. A little spritz.
Iron, hot steam or whatever, an iron steam.
Dang, dude. And, got them. Man grooming you're dashing Cody Rhodes here, dude.
Got a bunch of. I got a tie rack, motorized tie rack too for all my ties.
What? Yeah, dude? When was the last time you wore a tie, dude?
About a year ago.
Nice. That's pretty recent, dude.
Yeah. I mean,
how many ties do you have that requires a tie rack, dude?
30 something. It was over 30.
Wow. I've heard that's the way to do it. It was like
I have one for every day of the month is what it was.
Yeah, you only need like 2 or 3 different color suits, and then like the undershirts and ties, like you get like the variety in that.
Yeah.
And then like you can mix and match. You have like so many different combinations. It's like it's crazy.
Right. There's a lot of plain color stuff that I have too. But then, sometimes you got like I've been in that industry long enough where I got to just showcase some stuff. Like I have Star Wars ties.
You got any goofy ties?
Yeah, I got some goofy ones too. I have one that's battery powered and lights up for Christmas.
All right,
it's fantastic.
You're the guy, dude.
Yeah,
you're the man now, dog.
Different time of my life, man. Before I just
different ties
all day. So.
It's fair, dude. You can put on a suit and tie, dude. Nobody's stopping you.
You know what, though? I am always ready for a black tie event, which, as an adult, you don't think... Like, it depends. I guess it depends on your circle, right? But it's come up 3 times in my adult life so far, and I've always been...
Short notice.
So not only do I have, like, suits,
like, damn it. All right.
I also have my, like... I also have a... just, like, a super nice suit that I paid a lot of money for that's ready to go because it's a super fancy event. And people are like, you should have a tux too. I'm like, okay, there's no fucking way. I'm going to an event.
I'm gonna get married again. I don't need no tux. Right, it's ridiculous.
Exactly. So there's that.
I feel like even like
that I don't have, but
events don't really exist anymore either. Right? Unless it's like some weird. I don't even think like at the upper echelons they do like a black tie events as much anymore.
Like
they usually just like
celebrities going to the Oscars, like.
Yeah, it's like just a nice suit.
Yeah.
You don't need to be like, oh, this is only tuxes. This is all we're doing here. It's like maybe like some weird like group thing or something that you have going on. I don't know, like some weird.
Right.
It gets cultish if you're required to wear like a tux to something, you might be in a cult. Like it's like legit, like
a bold statement, Cotton.
In this day and age, dude, like. I don't know, man. You gotta reevaluate. Just take a step back and be like, "Am I in a cult?"
Yeah, right. Sometimes you gotta do it every couple of weeks, right? Just like
dude.
Just like once every fiscal quarter, I'd say just take a look back at your life and go, "Am I in a cult?"
Yeah. I think most things. Video games a cult.
Depends what game you're playing. I think.
All right. Is wrestling a cult, dude? I was looking at all this drama, but all right.
Cult. Yeah.
You can forego your friends and family.
Yeah.
See what's going on.
Drink Kool-Aid, buying merch or whatever.
Yeah.
But what have you been up to, man? I know you're a little sick.
Just
You're
been
a little under the weather.
so I've been getting sick like every other week lately, and I think it's from the sauna at my condo. Because I'm sure. Here's what I'm thinking. Because it's like the only thing I'm doing that's changing up the game, right? Like I go to work, I come home. I'm in contact with very few people because everyone's still kind of like remote working. So it's like me and like 3 to 4 other people in the office.
Sure.
And none of them are sick. I know like where I live in this condo building, there's like a lot of nurses and doctors and stuff that live here as well because of the location.
Sure.
But I usually don't interact with anyone. I'm like pretty good about like washing my hands immediately when I get back into my place and all this stuff. Another thing different I've been switching up in the last few weeks is going down and like sitting in the sauna. And I'm thinking these sick fucks, these nurses and doctors are going into that sauna like, I'm just going to sweat this out. I'm going to get this sickness right out of me. I got to get back to work. So I think that's what's going on. I think they've been like just accumulating like fucking their sickness. Like, and I think I'm not saying it's like a person, but I think it's like a bunch of different people who all have like the same bro science of like, I'll just sweat this sickness out. I'll be fine. I'll get ready for whatever.
Do you think the heat from the sauna would be too much for it though?
I don't know. I think that's like the bro science, and I haven't looked into it, but I know like that's always been like an old lifestyle of like you just sit in the sauna, you can sweat it out. I think there's some reality to it because like it spikes your growth hormone and all this stuff. And
famously, there's a dude in like the 1800s who got super sick and it burned out off his syphilis. Like that's how sick he got. His syphilis was just gone. So
sure.
Yeah.
So we got people in there trying to burn out their syphilis in my sauna here, dude. Like, yeah.
I believe it, dude. Believe it.
Yeah. So I think I'm gonna cut out the sauna, even though I've been like feeling really good from it and the workout combined. But if I'm narrowing down like vectors of like where I'm getting sick, like that has to be it. Like there's no other place where I'm like working out and like when I'm just working out, I'm fine. When I was like, but when I in the sauna, I was like fine most of the time, and then like every week or so, I've been getting like sick, dude, from it. I'm pretty sure it's that. I'll be feeling great, and then all of a sudden I'm like, damn, I'm sick now. I gotta take a break.
I don't know. I feel it's you just going into work is making you sick. You're dealing with the public on the way there, right?
No, not really, dude. I'm just walking, dude. I'm out here moving, grooving, dude. I barely see or touch anybody.
With fucking lepers just around you, dude.
Yeah, dude.
Just right now being outside is like being in a fucking zombie movie, dude. You can't trust it.
Yeah, it's just in the air. There's something in the air in the water.
Exactly.
Yeah, all right. Well, so I've been dealing with that. I haven't gotten much anything else done. I started prototyping a game I was thinking about.
Yeah.
I've been using PowerPoint to do it.
That's weird. Go on.
It's just, I think it's a really great tool for quickly sketching up like mock-up ideas.
Okay.
So you can just like take boxes and text and stuff and you just move it around. It has really great like alignment tools and everything else. So you can like quickly align like UI and shit like all the elements of like a game. You can basically create like a screenshot and then like a slideshow of how the game should play, like the main core game loop.
All right.
It works really good.
I intentionally
drop in images and stuff.
I avoid PowerPoint because of things like high school. It just seems to be such a school-related program that I don't see the benefit of it. But when you mention that, that could work.
No, it's really good for it, dude. Like next time you're thinking about like a game, pull up PowerPoint. Like I find like for the look and feel, PowerPoint, and then for the actual gameplay, like Excel, like a spreadsheet, and you just put out like all the numbers and stuff, and like put out like all the stuff in. Most of the games are just like numbers, like attacking the other numbers,
Well,
adding or subtracting from other numbers. You can break it down to like ones, dude.
Sure.
Yeah. Just like the gameplay, like core loop, I was like throwing it together. Like I sketched it up real quick in a sketchbook over here, and then from there I was like, all right, I just drew like quick squares that only I kind of know. Let me throw this into PowerPoint real quick and make it into something a little bit more. That's about as far as I got. Like I've still been like that's like been giving me a good basis, and now like in my mind's eye I'm trying to imagine the rest of the gameplay from that, and then like changing the layout based on like that initial draft. But I don't know, I have like a pretty clear idea of like how I want the game to play and look, and all that. I don't know. It's just like another idle clicking game.
Okay. Yeah. Yeah.
I don't know. I've enjoyed those. It's my highest performant game that I've made on itch.io. So I was like, maybe I should make another one of those. I do enjoy them.
Yeah.
I don't know. I came to because I've been talking to you maybe about like throwing together some kind of like FPS or something during a game jam.
Yeah.
And I was talking to my coworker and I was like, yeah, I don't know. I don't really play like a ton of like FPSs and stuff. He's like, you sound like the people who got into Halo, dude. Like, why don't you just make the game you love, dude, instead of all the games you hate? He's like, we'll get the guy who hates FPSs to make an FPS game, dude. That doesn't work. And I was like, damn, you're right.
That's true. He's speaking facts there.
Yeah, dude, he's talking in straight Minecraft enchantment tables, dude. Dropping knowledge on these kids.
So that led to the idle game that you're thinking about.
Yeah, because I was like, man, what's like the last genre that I like enjoy and like picked up? So it's like, almost like I played one that was like kind of like the penultimate idle game. I don't remember what it was called, but it was like it was 2 core loops. One was like you're using like gold, and the other, for mine, like the way the other game works is like kind of nothing like this. But it was basically 2 idle games, and so I took that concept of like, all right, the one like you're getting gold, and then the other part you're getting mana. The only way to get more gold stuff is with is with mana, and the other way to get gold is with the only way to get gold is with mana and mana with gold. So
gotcha. It's like snake eating its own tail. I get it. It's infinite loop.
Yeah, so by the time you get like kind of bored of like that one part of the idle game, there's the other part of the idle game you can go to. Sure. And then I was gonna throw like another like sideway wrench in that with because I've been playing some of that Pals World. We get that Pals World hitter in. So I was like, what if I like auto battlers as well. So I was like, what about, because like my other game I enjoyed was like the dice game.
Yeah.
I was like, so what if you're like battling? Yeah. So it's like, what if you have like a dice battle in the middle, and it kind of goes like Slay the Spire, of like you go up like that, because that's kind of like the way the dice battle game worked as well. It's like there's like 3x3 grid, like just keeps going up, and you just go up like a boss at the end. Yep. Yeah. So it's like, what if I do that, where you're like moving up a path and you fight monsters. I like Romancing the Three Kingdoms, the video game. And there's also like Dragon Force, where like you capture enemy generals. This kind of goes back to like Pal World or Pokemon, where it's like you capture like your enemy, and then you can put them to work for you in the mines.
Sure.
Get them working those mines for you.
I see what you're going with here.
Just a chill little game.
Yeah. Sounds interesting there.
About conquering.
Yeah. Now, you mentioned Pal World. It's your second weekend. Are you still enjoying it? Still fun, or do you see some?
Yeah, I've still been enjoying it. I haven't been playing it as much, mostly because the boys haven't been. It definitely felt like a flavor of the week, and I knew that kind of jumping into it. Where I was like, all right, I bought it immediately just to support the idea of the game, because it hasn't been like a legit Pokemon style competitor for a while. So I was like, I'll give them some money.
Sure.
Maybe this will come into something bigger. It doesn't look like it. I don't know. It's when you get so much money, it's hard to like stay focused on your brand idea. Sure. Yeah. And like I said, like the few like easy things that they could fix, like there was nowhere in their roadmap to fix like those type of things. They're like, oh, we want to add this and this and this, and it's like, hey, you're getting too big, man. Just like really dig down to this game that people already enjoy and fix everything. Fix the bugs, fix like any of the problems, like just focus on that shit. Stop planning like these grandiose updates.
Yeah, I think their plan is to fix them as they pop up. There's no roadmap for it. It's like, of course we're gonna fix bugs, but you're right. You do need to, I think, have a dedicated time, sit down to just work on nothing but bug fixing. The game goes.
I mean, I got so much money, you could hire like a second team just for bug fixing, and then have the core team work on the updates.
Yeah, Ghost of Tabor famously took, I think it was a month, maybe 2, maybe even 3, to just work on bug fixing because they realized they were growing too fast. The game was getting too fast, too quick.
Too furiously, dude.
So they were like, okay, if we want the game we want, we need to just work out on hammering bugs. They had issues between PC VR and the Quest Store versions being different, and like the game had full cross-play compatibility without you actually selecting anything. It was just by default. So, they had to take time to work. So I don't think that method from a studio is wrong at all. Actually, I understand it and think that if you're making a big multiplayer game that people are loving, that it might behoove you to truly do that every now and then. You know, like even if your content roadmap is out there, I think that having a stable game is probably more important than new content. But that, you know, I don't know how popular that is, or if any AAA studios do that. Well, they always have different bug fix teams, but you know.
Yeah, so I've just been out here slaving pals, dude. That's what I've been up to.
That works.
Not as much as I used to be. Yeah, aside from that, I've just been sick and watching YouTube videos. I mean, like I told you, I sent you some of the videos I've been watching where I like enjoy looking at people who like risked everything. They're kind of the canary in the coal mines for me. Like,
yeah.
All right, how'd it go? Let me see, like a year or two later, how are things now? Where are they now?
Yep.
Most of them, just find like another job and get back on the hard life path. The dream's dead. They're like, yeah, I gotta go get a job now. And I don't know, that's okay. They took a risk, and it wasn't the end of the world at the end of the day. Yeah.
But the thing is, they can always make another one. You know.
Yeah.
I think that's
specifically about like game dev people, like people out there, being like, I'm quitting my job. I'm gonna go make this game dev thing full time. I'm gonna do it
solo. Yeah.
Yeah. I'm like, all right, yeah. How does this go? And then I get to see it, and I'm like, damn.
Yeah, I appreciate it.
I'm hoping at least, I'm hoping at least a few of them get through. And then like, out of the one person I found who's like got like a mega hit. That was like, he had like the one video of like, I did it, boys. And that was it. No other videos that follow up, nothing else. So like, he had like that one paper and he was like, I'm fucking done, dude.
I assume he's living the life, dude. But
I don't know if he's living life or what, man.
Everyone who does full retrospectives on their game, how well it did, especially the ones who blow up, it's pretty incredible. Like, Minecraft being that big story, or Evan McMillan with Binding of Isaac. But he I think he's always been in the indie industry. Like with Gish, it was like his first like thing that kind of put him on the map, and then his Newgrounds work. Now Binding of Isaac, Super Meat Boy, just two different games that just kind of solidified him as one of the indie game darlings. And now he's working on Mugenics, that he says is going to be his best game ever. But I think looking at him, his thing is just he made it big 3 different times. Just make it
different levels. Just keep on swimming, dude. What about you? What you been on, man?
I'm gonna be a little boring here. Tekken.
I don't know, bro. It's fast.
Did Tekken. Working on just
Iron Fist tournament, dude.
Yeah. It's a great game, dude. It's a great fighter. Netcode's fantastic. Game is fast, furious. It's super fun. I have nothing negative to say about Tekken 8. Honestly, it's fantastic. But that's really all I've been working on. Then kind of wrapping up some stuff for the day job, just getting ready for my vacay. So, pretty much.
Oh shit, dude! Yeah. Did you get like all the endings and stuff in Tekken? Does every character have like their own cinematic story ending and shit still?
I'm almost done with that. All
right, I'm just asking.
Working on it.
It sounds like you're just doing mostly competitive play. I feel like you're finishing up the solo stories.
Yeah, mostly competitive play is what it would do.
Have you touched any of the old Street Fighter now, dude? Now that the Tekken's out?
Not since Tekken released, but Ed's coming out. It's still installed. Like I'm ready to go whenever. But Tekken's the new shit right now. We'll be playing that for a while.
All right.
Then what we wanted to talk about, or what I wanted to talk about this episode, though, is this week what happened was Sony's first State of Play of the Year happened. 5 games were announced. Judas being one. I don't want to forget it. But
Judas,
one of the creators of the original BioShock, branched off, made his own studio. Now this is the result. So it looks like a very like System Shock, BioShock, heavily inspired FPS game with narrative focus, and honestly looks incredible. The other thing, Sega announced
What was so incredible about it? It was just like, oh, more BioShock, here you go.
Yes, but that's not a bad thing.
I mean, Bioshock's a great game.
Yeah, it's not a bad thing. Like it's definitely doing its own thing, but if I'm gonna, I was like, looks like Bioshock, and I like Bioshock, so I'm good.
Yeah, a lot of people are getting upset about like that one game that came out that was like a steampunk style inspired game, and they're like, this is clearly a ripoff of Bioshock, and I was like, that's a bad thing. Why though?
What game was that? Do you remember?
No, it was pretty recent. It was like in the last year.
Okay.
And then people were like cutting up like the trailer, and there was like bar for bar, beat for beat, like straight off like the Infinite trailer.
That's hilarious.
It was like they traveled
Atomic
through
Heart?
time.
Atomic Heart?
No, maybe.
Okay.
They're like traveling through time, and you like your decisions change like the future outcomes of like this world.
Huh. I'm not sure what that is. That sounds fun though.
It was like a little flash of the pan. Yeah, it looked fun, looked interesting. I don't know if it's out yet, but yeah.
Okay.
We can look it up after this or whatever. I don't care, but
definitely.
I'm not deep in Bioshock where I'm like everything Bioshock I need to track and follow.
I think Sega may be faulted. Remember my year thing? I'm like I think Sega's gonna fucking do banger after banger and knock shit out of the park.
Yeah. How's that going?
Not even a month. Well, about a month later, they announced Sonic Cross Shadow Generations. So it's Sonic Generations games. It looks like they're covering the Adventure 2 era, with Shadow the Hedgehog, and the shadow sequences looked pretty bad to me.
Damn, man.
The homing
it's almost like I was trying to warn you about this last time, and you were like, no, this is a small little part of Sega. It's not the whole Sega. And I'm like, bro, this is like the little details, dude.
The thing. Like, I'm fine with Shadow, right? I think Shadow's a cool character, but them trying to differentiate him from Sonic, they just end up like making what's cool about Sonic and what could potentially be cool about Shadow not fun. His homing attack looks like it stalls midway through, which slows down the gameplay. It doesn't feel as fluid. His animations, which it's just Shadow's animations, right? And it's post adventure too. Everything they do with him looks stretchy instead of like smooth. Instead, they have this weird thing with just Shadow where they just like stretch the limbs when he's supposed to be going fast, and it just looks really bad. They always do that, so it's pretty bad. They're kind of rehashing the Shadow the Hedgehog game story, which wasn't good. So, and they're using that. My most hated part about Shadow isn't even like that Shadow the Hedgehog was bad, right? It's the color palette they use for his stuff is just this weird, like, dark red, just bland looking trash, and that's what was on display.
So it looks black, it looks trashy and runs weird, dude. All right, got it, dude.
I hope for the best.
Is the game bad? What's going on with them, dude?
I don't know. Well, we'll see.
It runs funky.
I hope it's not.
Looks chunky.
It doesn't look good to me. And I love the Generations games. The Generations game was one of the better
Sonic. Looks like a crazy, incredible 2-arm floating tube man.
Yeah. So we'll see.
Squiggly and wiggly, dude.
We'll see how it goes. The other thing, Kojima. Well, before we get into I mentioned Kojima, so we'll talk about it. Kojima announced Death Stranding 2.
All right.
Which sold like crazy. So
do you feel Kojima's a genius?
Yes, but also he needs someone to rein him in.
Damn. I never felt that way about him. I think he's a pretty smart guy who takes inspiration from a lot of stuff. Mm-hmm. Like nothing he does is like massive in my opinion, but that's just me.
You don't think Metal Gear is massive?
Nah, it was good. But I'm not like, this is a cinematic masterpiece. This is up there with like every movie ever. This is the best shit ever. I was like, this is like pretty good with like some corny shit. I don't know. I like I think 007 GoldenEye for the N64 was like more of a banger personally, as far as like changing up things, like giving you a cinematic experience, giving you like multiplayer feel like across hours of fun, dude. Whereas like Metal Gear is like a slower, more contemplative thing with like he's just like plotting and ploying, dude. It definitely gave you like the sense of like being an espionage person, but it was like the cameras were jank, the controls were kind of shit, dude. Like, it it is what it is. Like you can see around like. Oh, and like Kojima even admits, he's like, whoa! I'm telling you what Kojima said himself, dude. Like in his GDC talk, where he was like, "Yeah, I was limited by the technology of the time, and he wasn't able to like give that like full spectrum of like what he was going for." And like you could feel that like back then, like it was. I think like there's a lot of rose tinted glasses, like going back and like this was amazing, blah blah. It was like I remember talking to people, everyone was frustrated that the lunch tables, dude, were like coming up with strategies, ways to fucking cheese the AI, anything to like get through this like game, dude. That game was like taxing on you, dude. It was an okay game. It was like for the time, you know.
You're saying the controls were shit, but you're praising GoldenEye?
Yeah, dude. Because again, those rose tinted glasses, dude, you just kind of got used to it. You got like your calluses built up, and you figured shit out, dude.
You're praising a movie tie-in game compared to Metal Gear. You're comparing it to Metal Gear Solid.
Metal Gear Solid was trying to be a movie based on. It was like being as legally close as it could be.
What the fuck are you talking about, dude? Dude, stop now! Stop now! You're way off base, bro. Like,
no, this is
no.
That's you know, dude.
That's one of the.
Ripping off all these other
Solid. That's one of the 5 fucking gods of gaming that you just can't touch.
No, he's just doing his best Snake Plissken fucking ripoff character that he can do legally.
He's said that. He said that.
Yeah. That's what I'm saying, dude.
But
you could tell. Like,
give me something wrong with it. Give me something that strived to do what Metal Gear Solid did that before then. In 100%, there's nothing because you did 100% advanced the medium, dude. It showed you what you can do in gaming storytelling, dude.
I guess like maybe Castlevania. I think that's up there.
In what?
Give some Rondo blood storytelling.
No.
Yes, dude. Go back, dude.
No, not at all. Also, Rondo of Blood did not come out in the U.S. at the time. If we're talking time frame, Rondo of Blood did not come out in the U.S. then.
I don't have like a pull up of like the games that I have to look at like time frames and shit, dude. You got me out here like a fucking time detective, bro. I'm not gonna go be like,
when you're talking shit, dude. When you're talking shit. But about one of the games you can't talk shit facts, about, dude. Like,
I'm just dropping bars, dude.
Dude, there's 5 games.
You're like, you're just in denial. I'm like, oh, he's pretty good. You're like, no, he's a genius. And then he's a genius. I'm like,
no. You asked me, do I think?
If you want like a spy shop,
I paused and said yes.
Yeah, dude. I look at you, man. You're humble pie, bro.
How he advanced the medium of gaming, not just Metal Gear, not just Metal Gear Solid, not those 2 series, right? But if you
Final Fantasy, dude, was that before that?
He didn't work on
Final Fantasy 7. I know, but we were talking about like stories, like cinematics, like all this shit.
Final Fantasy 7, Metal Gear Solid, we're both around the same time.
Okay, so
96 and 98.
Yeah, you ask me to name a number, another game. I think Final Fantasy like 6, 5, fucking 4, 7, dude. All those are bangers, dude.
Different
genres. All of them
had
like cinematic storytelling, like what they did on the SNES.
The only games with that type
Super Nintendo, the Famicom, bro. On the Famicom,
type of storytelling.
Dragon Warrior, bro.
RPGs.
Like,
RPGs, dude. It's the first game that was not an RPG to have like cinema style.
Oh, you're just not. You're playing the role of fucking Snake, bro. Snake Plissken, bro. That's role playing, bro. Guess what? It is.
No.
You didn't have like ADS. You don't have aim down sights, bro. You're like just hoping on RNG that you're like.
What the fuck are you talking about? You have the laser sight.
Resident Evil, bro. You can tell me Resident Evil isn't cinematic storytelling, bro.
It was.
Okay, dude. You're just like, Kojima's a genius. Nobody else is doing it this way, bro.
Nobody else is
He's
doing it.
the whole fucking platform. I'm like, it's pretty good, dude. He's putting out a banger, dude, but it's not like fucking switch it up. How many Metal Gear Solid clones were there after Metal Gear, dude?
Siphon Filter, Splinter Cell, pretty much any stealth game that came out then was basically.
Are you sure it wasn't all based off Deus Ex Machina, bro?
Deus Ex came out in 99, so yes. 99, 2000.
Oh, shit.
Yeah, so yes, I'm sure.
All right, dude. When did fucking Metal Gear come out?
98 or 97. I can look it up right now, but...
No, dude, this is getting ridiculous. We're not looking things up. I just had a simple question. No, dude, this is getting crazy, dude. You can start pulling up pie charts and shit, dude. You can start going on Wikipedia like that's the most trusted source on the internet, bro.
I'm just looking at, you can look it up and have an opinion for yourself. Metal Gear Solid was 1998.
Okay. It's a good game, dude.
Yeah, no shit. It's a good game, piece of shit.
So I'm saying, bro, you talk about some cinematic masterpiece that changed your life, dude. Made you grow 2 inches taller, dude.
It was a cinematic masterpiece. Nothing else was doing what Metal Gear Solid was doing. Nothing else was trying to emulate being a fucking movie in gaming at the time. Are you kidding me? And people are like, it's corny. James Bond is fucking corny, dude. Like yeah, it's part of it. It's part. You can't have fun with everything. Not everything has to be serious, dude. Metal Gear Solid's fucking great. It's fucking amazing.
You're like
it's so good that they still try and top that fucking game this day.
I'm just saying, there's been hundreds, if not thousands, of like movie tie-in games.
Done more shit, dude. Like Zone of the Enders and stuff like that. Police Knots. He's contributed to different shit. He was working on PT obviously with Guillermo del Toro, which looks like a banger. The new Silent Hill game that's free to play on the PlayStation right now. I think that's the one that he was involved in, but looks like a banger. Like, I mean, dude, he's like a filmmaker as a game developer is what he is.
Yeah, dude. I agree with you that he's like pioneering, if you don't count all the movie tie-in games, all the cinematic RPGs, all the
you're telling me movie tie-in games had good stories?
No, I'm saying they had movie-based stories. You're like, the cinematic stories. This is literally a cinematic-based adaptation of a story that already exists, dude.
No.
Okay. If we just discount all the
movie-based story,
all the action games that have a story, dude, like it's the same.
He presented the game as a movie.
There was no video games before Kojima, dude. It's fine, dude.
That's not what I'm saying.
Yeah, dude. There's no, FPSs before Doom, bro. We get it.
There's Wolfenstein and Pathways into Darkness, but
those don't count, bro, because it wasn't Kojima, dude.
What the fuck are you talking about? He did do FPSs. What are you talking about?
We could finally have an FPS, dude, as soon as he drops this heater on us, dude. It's fine, bro.
What the fuck are you talking about?
Oh, we're still waiting for Kojima to invent the FPS I thought, bro, because it don't exist, dude.
With your fucking sickness, dude. So you talking out of your ass.
Nah, dude.
But I forget what
you got to listen to this one back, bro. You'll be like, I guess I was stepping out of pocket here a little bit.
But so the main thing I wanted to talk about, and Jesus, it's been 30 minutes.
I know, dude. You went off on a tangent, dude. I was like, fuck this. You're like looking up Wikipedia and shit, dude.
That wasn't me.
You're crazy, bro.
Kojima is working on a new tactical espionage stealth game, which is the tagline that Metal Gear Solid used, of tactical espionage stealth. So what I wanted to say in the last, give me 30 seconds. Are you excited for it? Yes or no? Spiritual sequel to Metal Gear Solid, the gameplay style. I assume the story style will be different because you can't really have those same beats. Excited? Yes, no.
Yeah, I'm super excited.
Fuck you. This has been Combo Wombo.
Can I give you 30 seconds uninterrupted? Do you give me 10 to respond? Yeah, I'm super excited. I play the last Metal Gear because I don't have the PlayStation. It was an exclusive, so I think some of it came out on PC eventually, dude, but there's that time exclusivity, dude. Yeah.
It's multi-platform, Metal Gear Solid 5.
Was it?
Yeah.
I don't know.
You're talking about 4? That was
I think so, 4. It's just maybe I'm a little bitter about Sony and all the exclusivity shit overall, so
Okay.
I barely buy. Usually they don't have the best PC ports of their games. I will say that, a lot of Japanese companies. Yeah.
Generalities and assholes, dude. Yeah. That's what you're talking in.
I don't know. I could look it up, but maybe I'll play the new Metal Gear, dude, instead of getting Kojima's Metal Gear knockoff, dude. I'll go right to the sauce. I'll play a real Metal Gear game made by a real company, dude. Instead of some mad lad genius out there on his own, dude.
All right.
But yeah, no, I'm super excited for it. I'll probably play it.
All right.
These are the adventures, dude.
This episode was supposed to be Konami coming.
You just want a complete send up and suck off of Kojima, dude. And
no.
You're like, he's a genius. He's pretty good, dude. And you're like, fuck you, dude. That's impossible. Everyone totally agrees with genius.
We're gonna hit this up. Video games didn't exist before Kojima. It's gonna be about how Chip's fucking wrong. But
I think he's pretty good, dude. You're like, he's fucking amazing.
This has been the Combo Wombo podcast. I'm Mr. Gimpy. Some Chippedmonk. Like, share, subscribe. We'll see you next week, everybody. We out.
We out.